actually how to actually address this missing part. So this is called the problem with zero frequency, because probability of a query term given the document D is being computed as 0, or term frequency of the query term in the document D divided by the document length, and as the term frequency of the query term is 0, the entire document will be scored as 0. So for this zero term frequency problem, we are ending up with this kind of a situation. So what we will be doing is we will be smooth the term probability, or smooth the term generation probability. So the term generation probability is, for the time being, we are using the maximum likelihood estimate. Maximum likelihood estimate of the generation of the term from the document, isn't it? And if so, it is basically term frequency of the term in D by the document length. Now, this part will be extended or smoothed in formal term. It will be smoothed by the collection probability as well. What we'll be doing is we'll be computing, or we'll be integrating the term generation probability from the collection as a whole as well, which I hope you can understand is basically the collection frequency of the term given or divided by the collection size. So what is this? So again, let me tell you this. Maximum likelihood estimate of a term given, or maximum likelihood estimate of the term from the collection is basically, if we consider, earlier we were considering D as an urn, and we are computing how likely, if I make a draw of a term from the urn, how likely that I will be observing T. Now here again I will be doing the same thing. Here the urn, instead of a document, it is basically a collection. So if I draw a ball or draw a turn, what is the likelihood that I will be observing T? Following maximum likelihood estimate, it will be basically collection frequency of the term, which is basically the number of times this term is occurring in the whole collection, divided by the number of terms in the collection. Note that it is also considering the unique, I mean, this is not actually considering the unique terms. So this is all the terms, if there are, I mean, including the unique terms, or including the repetitions as well. So if we draw, I mean, if we plot a term, the x-axis and its probability of generation of the term T from the collection, from the document D in the y-axis, this is basically the MLE of T from D. This step will be basically the maximum likelihood estimate of the document T in the document. And if we smooth it, it will be basically a smoothed one, not like this step.